Hi guys, how you all doing? I'm good myself. This is US 30. I did the analysis, but only to find that I was not recording. But it's fine. I'll do it all over again. So if you're new here, make sure that you subscribe and give us a like and hit that bell icon so that whenever I put a new video, you can always come and watch it. And in the stuff that I'm always posting, I make sure that it's something that is really gonna help you, right? And if you're interested, you can also pay so that I teach you this stuff, in a group session with other students, or again, we're gonna do more of one-on-one sessions to make sure that I equip you well with all of these concepts that I'm applying here all at once. I can explain them in depth that side, but it's fine. Let's get started. So this is US 30. So usually on Sundays, if you're new here, I would give like a forecast on usually 2 or 3 charts on what to expect in the next coming trading week. So on US 30, let's start on the monthly chart and see what's happening. All right, on the monthly chart, we don't have anything much. It's still the same as what we got in all the analysis that we're making. In the past, let's say past 2 weeks or so, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because of what it's a monthly chart. This candlestick is gonna take a month to close, so we can see that the price is coming from this monthly support, and it's trying to reach for that monthly area of resistance. But again, one thing that you need to something that is worth mentioning here is that if you check these candlesticks, when we are coming down, this is a very nice candlestick, but this one is the one that is I need to be worried about. You can see that between 1, 2, and 3, during this time and this time, the bears were fully in control. They were just dictating on what the price should do. They were just pushing the price to the downside. But here it was not the case. The bears were doing nicely. They came here, but the bulls were also there. That's why the price has this long tail, because the bulls managed to push it from here all the way and force it to close up there. And they even pushed it up at some point, but they were pushed down before the candlestick closed, before the month ended. So we can see there was like an imbalance here. Both the bulls and the bears, they were there. So anywhere from around here, this is something that you need to be this one here, anywhere from around this body here, this, it was not in anyone's hands from here until up there. Yes, this is very clear, but anywhere from here, because of this imbalance, anything can happen. So that's all that we have on monthly. Let's see what's happening on weekly. And let's see, do I have anything new? Oh yes, remember when we were going down, we had a trend line here, and I used to tell you that now we have a higher chance of breaking that trend line. The trend line, when we were coming to the downside, it was here, and I remember telling you that now we can break this trend line because of what we can see. The bulls, they gave us a bullish engulfing. They engulfed this previous candlestick, and the bears, they were trying to push down, but they were rejected, gave us the bullish rejection candlestick, pushed down, got rejected, another rejection candlestick, pushed down, and then got rejected even more, and gave like a long tail there, which is where I was like, now you see, this is where the bulls, they could just unleash and then break that trend line, of which that's what happened. And then we break the trend line, we're outside. So the trend line, we know that the weekly trend line has been broken, and this is that level that trend line that I drew on monthly, saying anywhere from here we can expect the price to struggle to sort of break all the way up. I can remove it because it's in line with what, with the weekly area of resistance. So we can see that on weekly, as much as we have hit the weekly resistance, we also still need to keep in mind that the weekly bearish trend line has been violated. So the bears, they failed to defend their first structure, which was a trend line. I guess it's because the price was coming from a very big zone on monthly, so which is why monthly is bigger than a weekly, and then the monthly won that battle. But let's see, it doesn't mean that just because the monthly won, then it can just go and swallow this. Remember, this is a very big scale. This is a monthly chart and a weekly chart. So the price on smaller time frames, you can still get your entries to go down, because all that pullback on a smaller time frames is not going to change the structure here. So what we need to take from this is that the weekly bearish trend line has been violated, and the price has sort of is now hitting a weekly resistance. So that's all that you need to know from this one. Let's go a time frame lower and see if we can't get anything there. This is our how can I put this is our daily chart, right? And we can see that the price has hit that weekly area of resistance that we spoke about, and we even have a nicer area of resistance on daily, which is also inside that weekly resistance. And this resistance is the one that gave us this strong move to the downside and violated the previous low. So it's something that we need to take note of. So the price has hit that and it's been going up. It's been in an sort of extended move for the past 3 days, from Friday, Thursday, and Wednesday. It's been in that strong move to the upside. And remember, the price doesn't always move just like that. It will move up, pause, move up, pause, move up, like that. So maybe now that it has hit this weekly resistance and a nice daily resistance inside that, maybe it will pull back before taking off. So you are more than, if you had trades, you can just exit some of them here, because the mistake that some people make is that they want to tell the price in like what to do, and that's where they're making the mistake. Rather wait for the price to show you what it wants to do, then you look for trades in that direction. So in this case, you can just wait and see how the price reacts to that weekly and daily resistance, and then if you've got any maybe bearish engulfing on your execution time frames or bearish rejection candlesticks, you can try and sell, and then you will be targeting this area of support here, because this is the opposing structure. When the price gets here, we don't tell it what to do, it will tell us what it wants to do, then we'll react to that. Because if you're trying to tell the price what to do, you're going to be disappointed many times. So that's all that you're having on daily. Let's see what do we have on H4. On H4 we don't have anything already. I analyzed this, that's why I already have this in place. So on H4, the nearest area of support is this one here, and then we still have our trend line there, because this is the market pause, right? So now the problem is that we have hit the weekly area of resistance. If the price comes down to this H4, I don't think you feel safe to buy from this, because the price is being rejected from weekly, and that you are trying to oppose that rejection with H4 structure. Yes, the price can go past that, it can respect that, but you don't have to to trade that. You don't have, it's low odd. It can work, but the chances of it working out, they're very slim, which is why you need to make sure that when the price comes to that level, you rather wait for the price to break it so that you can sell, and you'll be trading in the direction of the big trend, which is weekly, because the weekly is the one that is pushing the price to the downside. Should you get a reason to sell, then you'll be trading in the direction of that, which is how you're supposed to trade. So this one here, we just marked it so that we see how the price is going to react to it. Should it come back here, and maybe you can, even if it gets broken, then you can look to sell and hope that it will drop maybe until this daily area here, because when you're trading, you need to know where you're going to exit. So that's basically all that we have on VIX 7. We on not VIX 75, on US 30, which is the Dow Jones. So we are saying we've hit the weekly area of resistance, where we can look for trades to go to the downside. If you are having any signs that show that the bulls are no longer there, then you can trade that. But even when you are trading that, make sure that you don't ignore this daily area of support that I marked here. You can just, if you get trades, you can target this, because from there the price can be rejected again and go back up, but you don't know that, and you're not gonna predict that. So when I make sure that you exit your trade while the price hasn't even started a fight with the opposition, because otherwise you're going to struggle. You're going to, most of the time you'll see price sort of giving you nice profits, and then you're like, no, I know it's going to break this support, and then that support rejects the price, only to go and hit you on break even. You see, so to avoid such, we're not saying that you can have a strategy that works 100% of the time, but I'm just saying that rather be safe. Once the price hit the opposing structure, go out, don't join that fight, go out, and then you're just watching and see who is going to win. And if one of them wins, then now you'll be searching for trades in the direction of that one that won the battle. That's how you're supposed to trade, because now if you're going to try and tell the market that's like how it's supposed to behave, and giving you something will tell you that this is a high, the previous time we were here we got rejected, so I want it to form a higher high. You don't, I mean, to form a double top. You don't know that. You don't know that. Rather wait for the price to show you any signs that it wants to reverse, then you can try and trade that. Because if you're trying to show the price that here you have to reverse way high, you will see flames. You will see flames. So that's all that we have on USDT. I hope that all of this is going to help you in making the trading decisions, because some people will find that even though the price has hit this weekly area, for instance, they will still want to buy into that. Yes, the price can go up and challenge that, but the chances, they're very slim. They are very, very slim. So you need to be careful there. So make sure that now that the price has touched that weekly area of resistance, so you need to have your eyes open, so that should the price have a, how can I put this, should the price give you any signs of rejection or reversal from inside that level, then you know that, oh, I'm trying to take a sell, because the price seems like it's being rejected from this weekly area of what, of resistance, which is why I'm looking for trades to go to the downside. And when you get those trades, make sure that you're going to exit somewhere around there, because that can just be a pullback that's gonna help the bears, the bulls to sort of gather the strength to try and challenge that level. So all right, I'm gonna end it here. This is our second chart, which is VIX. Oh, not VIX. Why am I always mentioning VIX 75? My obsession with that chart. This is US 30 and it's our second chart for today, so I'm still gonna give you Nasdaq. So that's all that you can expect from it. Make sure that if you had trades open, close some of them, because of what, we are at a very key area and no one knows what's gonna happen there. But should it give you reasons, you'll be like, okay, I'm still at that strong area, so I can look to sell. That's if it gives you reasons to sell. All right, I think that's enough. I've said enough. You must make sure that you get trades from this. You manage to sort of search for trades and trade them, because of what, we know where we are. We are inside that weekly area of resistance, and if it gives me reasons to go short, I'll do that. Even if I lose the trade, at least I know what I was doing. It's just that it was not my day, I lost the trade. I hope this makes sense. We're not gonna go and just take sales because we're at the resistance. No one knows which resistance is gonna hold or which one is gonna break, which is why waiting for confirmation can help you scale out and sort of stay away from the zones that don't make sense. All right, I think I'm gonna end it there, guys. And for those that are interested in the mentorship, you can always text me and then, or leave a comment, and then I'll get back to you so that we can try and organize that. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.